You know these useless Karens out there. That bounces off me.
David Haye has confirmed he will be suing ITV.
In regards to the legal situation with ITV and this defamation case, the answer is yes, I am.
This is because of his recent appearance on I'm Said to Get Me Out of Here, South Africa, and how he was edited on that show. He also reacted to the claim in the media that he is suing them for £10 million.
I'm hearing this 10 million number bandied around. I don't know where that came from. Because the number I'm going to hit him with is way more than that.
Now, interestingly, he's not the only reality star to come out against misleading editing recently. Stars of this year's Apprentice came out against the editing of the show.
This episode did me very dirty. I don't know who edited it, but you and I have personal beef at this point.
Now, there is a lot you can do in editing to create different narratives. There's a really interesting clip here from the Black Mirror creator Charlie Brooker on how you can manipulate things in the edit.
If we want, we can be more devious than that. For instance, here, I get away with telling a pretty lame joke.
What's red and invisible?
I don't know.
No tomatoes.
But if we want, we can join the start of that moment to another moment that actually happened later on, and suddenly I seem to die on my arse.
What's red and invisible?
I don't know.
No tomatoes.
But in my opinion, even though you can splice things, you can change things around, you can take out sections, changing the context of things, there's only so much editors can do. Take recently at the BBC, when they chopped up Donald Trump's interview, and it's got them into a massive lawsuit with Donald Trump. There could be more to it, there could be more surrounding it, they could have chopped things out that Adam Thomas said, but David Haye still said those things, in my opinion. There's only so much editing can do. This went down across multiple episodes, and you have the first-hand accounts of people who were there. And also, the final episode of this was live. All of that is just my opinion, and it'll be interesting to see what comes out of the lawsuit. Does he have more evidence that we don't know about? So yeah, I'm kind of surprised he's even doing this. It's very bold. I kind of assumed it was just clickbait, that he wouldn't actually be suing them. But he's confirmed it. He actually is going to try and sue ITV because of the editing, which is really, really interesting, and could, like he says in his video himself, could set a precedent for future reality TV stars.
Once a judge sees what I'm seeing and what he's going to have to do and what that precedent will set for other people who have been on different ITV reality shows, it could put a big dent in them.
And if they believe they've been edited badly, maybe they could then look at suing if he wins. But I think he's going to fight an uphill battle to win. Like I say, this is something that happened across multiple episodes. Everyone has their own opinion on it. You know, your opinion is built up obviously from what's been shown on the actual show. But also, like I say, there's first-hand accounts of other people that were there, and I imagine all of that's going to get put into the lawsuit. They're going to have to maybe investigate things, ask people who were actually there, what was your impression of it? Also, I imagine they will probably have to get all of the rushes, like the original raw footage from the film of I'm Said to Get Me Out of Here, and analyse it potentially, and see if there are major things that have been cut out. But it just reminds me of a similar case on Strictly Come Dancing recently, where one of the celebrities accused one of the professional dancers of doing something wrong. They then got access to all of the original training room footage as part of their investigation, and some of the claims of the celebrity were found to be true and accurate based on that footage, but some of them were found to be not true. So the raw footage didn't really back up all of the claims like they hoped it would, and it's kind of interesting to think if something similar could happen with David Haye. If he gets that original footage back, and maybe it proves some things that he says, but also kind of shows that some of the scenes that made it to the final show were actually not manipulated as much as he's saying they were. But yeah, this is just my opinion, and it'll be interesting to see what comes of it. What is there any evidence we don't know about, that backs up his claims? But like I say, in my opinion, I think he will struggle to find anything that earth-shattering and possibly struggle to win the lawsuit. But it is interesting, it is controversial, this is quite a potentially big lawsuit against ITV. It'll be interesting to see what happens, but that's just my initial reaction to it. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.